Herbs we say, you deaf or what?
What's good, y'all? It's Mikey.
Yo, Boogeyman.
And we back. Finally back again with another episode of Mukbang, where we smoke, talk some shit.
We eat swell, you heard?
Yes, so you are. Yo, thank y'all. I know it's been a minute since
Low second.
you know what I'm saying, we posted probably like a month now or something like that.
Something
you know, but yeah, you know, forgive us, life is happening, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for rocking if you were looking for us and all that. Just keep remembering, look out for those notifications. So you know when we got some new shit coming out.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
comment, and subscribe. And always thank you for rocking with us. Because without you, we can't do none of this, you heard?
Yes, sir.
So,
But we back right on time, bro.
Right on time.
For you already know what it is.
y'all know this is the theme, you heard?
You already know what it is.
Yeah. Now,
So, what you gotta say?
listen here real quick. See, like, as y'all know, like, me and this man come from Florida, you know, like, from 19 how long, right? And when it comes to sports, we got a lot of hatred in every single corner, like, towards each other's teams. But there's one unifier. There is one unifier, and that is these New York Knicks, and we here.
Yes, sir.
Playoffs, you heard?
Yes, sir.
Fourth seed.
Number four seed, and you know this is not no bandwagon business. So I want to see none of that.
Check the
Is it
facts.
so, bro? I'm gonna be in the comments for everyone.
Every last one.
Like,
of y'all.
what's up?
It'll
We
get
already
like
know. We does this. Well,
Don't
I
do
does
this.
this from around 1990. You feel me? But my brother here, my real life blood brother, he comes on a little later, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'm past that for today. I'm not gonna dwell on that. You know what I'm saying? Because like he said, it's a unifier. So I'm not gonna dwell on his little shit before, whatever the fuck he was doing before that. But he eventually came home. He came on home. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So let me see that ashtray, yo.
Long lineage of this. No
Alright.
matter what anybody will try to say about origins, there's a long lineage of celebrating the orange blue in our household.
Orange and blue skies, you
You
heard?
feel me? So we done made it ever since
Alright.
first time since this man. Probably next to this man, my favorite nigga of all time.
Yeah, that
You
goes
feel
in
me?
my ranking.
Yeah,
too.
probably
you go
so.
Cat, and then
Mellow.
they got a little mellow.
Yeah.
And then I'm going back to old 90.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like, you
Alright.
know.
But you know what I'm saying? We're just happy to be here, bro. It's been a minute. A minute where we felt good. Like, damn, we probably gonna. I know we're gonna win. Go past the first round. You know what I'm saying? Knicks in 6. I feel like.
Knicks in 6 for sure.
We both are inexperienced to a point. They got Clint Capella, who's been in a bunch of postseason games. Nerlens has been in a handful, probably like 12, I think it is, or something like that. But for the most part, otherwise,
Hold up.
D-Rose.
D-Rose.
I'm wildin'.
You feel me?
I'm
D-Rose.
wildin'. No, D-Rose has been such a gem for us, bro. Like, yo, what about like resurrection, bro?
Has there ever been a person who was the MVP and then possibly the 6th man in one career? I gotta look that up.
You gotta look that up.
Oh yeah, let us know. Like,
Hembo that. That's
Whew.
like, bro, like your man, I seen it some quote he put up, like some shit about, like some real shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not back into like
it's not vintage.
form.
It's not
That shit is
vintage.
gone. You know what I'm saying? Dunking on niggas and fucking
reverse.
reversing and speeding
All
up and
that.
down the court. You know what I'm saying? He's a vet. Mid-range game, still getting to the rack. You know what I'm saying? The floater, like you said, is still there. You know what I'm saying? Giving a
Shoot where you need to as well. Savvy.
Or
in control. Like,
great leader.
how many
Great leader.
games did he bring us home this
Nah,
season?
yeah.
Like,
Exactly. We got such a good contingent of guys, you know what I'm
It's a good
saying? That's
feeling,
like,
yo.
that, you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm not being delusional how I've been in the past just
Not at
because
all.
of emotion.
Not
you know
at
what I'm
all.
saying? But
Not at all.
I know second round, we're probably going to be too overmatched. If we go
Absolutely.
Philly, it's kind of a wrap, you know what I'm saying? But
either way,
Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? Any which way,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But we're going to fight, you know what I'm saying? We're going to win a game. So that's really what's exciting, is that we fighting every night, playing defense, #1 defense in the league, no? Or #1 3-point defense, or something.
It's number 4 overall, but I think it's the #1 in scoring, #1 in like
number 4 overall.
overall. I think it's number 4 overall,
That
but
seems
like
very low.
#1 in like a few other specific categories.
Yeah.
Like, but for me, really, what it is like you said, it's not just all like it's not being delusional at all. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, before this season, I had finally lost like all like hope of like, you feel me, like somebody coming, you feel me, pause. Like, even now it's still wait and see, but like after the whole thing with Kyrie and KD, I just looked out at the scape of like the future people who can make a championship difference, and I'm like, Steph is not leaving. Maybe you get Kawhi. Maybe
There's people out there, but they're not coming.
But they weren't gonna come here
Because
like,
we've been in a shit show of a like just culture for the past 2 years. So I can see what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I really felt that way, and it's like the Nets did. And I always say this to you. The Nets did. What was it? I think last year or 2 years ago, what we were supposed to do last year, 2 years ago, which is what we're doing now. You know, becoming a respectable franchise that people didn't expect anything of, but it's like, yo, this team here is fighting every night. They playing together, they playing hard, and it's a different culture over there. Like, and lo and behold, they landed too. We still gonna wait and see on that. But we'll see. But back to what really matters is it's a lot of hope now, and realistic hope to know like. You might get some. I won't be surprised if we get somebody that's not a consolation prize this year.
Right.
You know?
I don't even know if it's probably gonna happen next year. You know what I'm saying? We probably need, because who's like a free agent next year?
This year is rough, but when I say not a consolation prize, really what I mean, realistically, it's probably like Lonzo.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a
Probably.
consolation prize. Yeah,
like that's not a consolation prize, but it's not a home run exactly.
Yeah,
but that's a solid
It's
piece.
an upgrade at the point guard position.
feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Very solid right there.
Yeah, he's a
Feel
solid
me?
guy.
He's
So
coming into his prime, and other people like the following year,
he plays defense
he
too.
plays defense. He's fixed his shot.
He's fixing. Let me say, he's
Okay.
fixed, but it's not. He's fixing because it's not fixed.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. At least the mechanics is not.
Yes.
fucked. Feel me? Like,
Pre-summer in Harlem.
feel me? Get Alonzo. That's somebody who is solid. Is a fixture for the most part at the point guard position, right?
Nah, yeah, he's definitely gonna take
You
that.
feel me? I take
role.
that. You feel me? Then you still got IQ coming.
But who do we get rid of if he's a free agent?
He's a free agent,
Okay,
exactly.
yeah.
But he's restricted, so that's the iffy part of it. But who's the north?
So if we were to go out and get somebody, fuck the contract.
All right, if I go
We
and
out
get someone,
what
realistically,
do we have to give up to get that person?
They're free agents, bro. They are free agents. We don't have
No,
to
I'm
give
talking
shit
about-
up. Oh, you talking about
I'm
trades
talking about
too?
trades and all of that, bro.
Trades, I'm not really. I would have to think deeply on that.
Right, okay,
because
yeah, that's a different thing.
It's not going to be
So
anybody.
free agents, the pool is not that crazy.
It's not, and it's unrealistic. The only one I was looking at the list the other day, and the only names I could really remember, I think Damon's about to be up.
Nigga, why is that not realistic?
That could be realistic, but he's very loyal. He's very loyal.
Okay, and is he a New York type nigga? You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
He's very
Playing with Tibbs, but
antisocial.
he's a basketball nigga, so he's not gonna have an issue with Tibbs. He's not maybe with rapping, but he raps like that's like.
And Tibbs is not gonna last long here, I don't think.
What? Why not?
According, like, I'm with him and it's kind of Max on this one because like he's kind of like
Old
it's
school?
old school. So maybe
Stephen A said the same thing,
You know?
but bro, I feel like he hasn't been, unless it's been really under wraps, and just because the success is taking the front line, like the main narrative. Like, I haven't seen or heard of anything like him with these young kids now being
That's
like an
true.
issue and
That's
like,
true.
you know what I'm saying? So maybe he's adapting to the new game, you know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's coaches who adapt, and Larry Brown did.
Is there a difference between young rookies and the young players who are just established a little bit though? Because if you're a rookie, maybe you're a little bit more open-minded to hearing what your coach got to say. But if you're still young, but you got a little bit sauce in the game, is that a different perspective, you think?
Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's gonna have to, it's you in New York, but everybody's gonna have to give a little bit of something, bro, to be here and make it work. You came here to make it work.
Indeed. Alright, so realistically speaking, first thing, completely unrealistic, I want Klay Thompson on the New York Knicks probably more than most NBA players. If I can get
so he's a free agent, right?
I don't know his contract situation, but I know Steph is. If I could get them to come together, yeah, that's not happening. But yeah, hear me on this one. Dame, and Jokic.
That would be, yeah, but that's really way far-fetched, bro.
They're both free agents.
Jokic is not coming here, bro. I don't think Jokic is in New York. I think
he's very, very like middle American type player. But I'm talking about play. Okay, hear me. Dame and Kawhi.
So that would mean RJ's gone.
They are free agents.
Okay. Yes, I keep thinking about that. Free agents.
Stop trying to ship RJ, bro.
No, I'm not trying to ship RJ. I was about to go to bat for my son.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not trying to. My heart and my tune has changed with RJ. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Like RJ has made a major leap. There's the dreaded and the vaunted fucking sophomore slump, bro.
Absolutely.
And he came and he denounced all of that. He balled out. You know what I'm saying? He's fixing his jump shot as well. You know what I'm saying? He's but somebody, nigga, were you one telling me?
What's that?
She shot 40 from 3. No, my nigga Audi told me 5 players shot 40% from 3 and RJ was one of them this season. And I was like, whoa, the eye test, that shocked me because I wasn't thinking. No, yeah, from what I saw, I watched a lot of games. From what I seen, he wasn't knocking them down. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he was.
I feel towards the end of the season, like he was getting a lot of really good looks from the corner 3. And he was starting to become kind of consistent with those. But it's just like really right now, I look at the landscape and I'm really looking around and I'm like, yo, we need these players because Tibbs' system is cool, but you need some offense now. Like, we need more like legitimate, like undeniable offense. You feel me?
So you mean like scorers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Offense.
Yeah, I thought you meant, but I thought you were talking in reference to the
okay, no, I think his offensive system has been pretty cool this system, but this season, but we don't really have the guns out there.
I'm saying like, damn, let's not think the grass is greener. You know what I'm saying? And because we've been in this fucking clusterfuck of coaches for years, just for decades, just as long as we've been out.
I don't want to see Tibbs go nowhere.
Nah, yeah, I don't see why
I don't see the coach out there that's better. That would be a better fit either.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be honest with you.
Unless there's some, like I said, unless there's some underlying shit that hasn't come out until because the season has been overshadowing it, and it comes out in the off season that there's been locker room tension.
Right.
And I see no reason that niggas would move. You know what I'm saying?
And he's not trying to be in control, like the
he
only is,
like,
and all that.
Like he was with Minnesota. So fuck it, we here. We probably gonna be up there, niggas, on where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So
yeah.
Now it's time to eat. Want some to eat? I mean, we just bought this meat. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna eat some food.
And right back. Yo.
Yes, sir.
We back. Yeah. Eating swell, how we do?
What you fucking with?
I'll put a little something together, found some like vegan chicken patties or whatever, so I got the chicken and mac on the Sammy barbecue, you feel me?
It's like a Chick-fil-A joint.
Somewhat so, you know, I couldn't get my hands on the waffle fries in time, so I just got the regular degulas. You know what you dealing with? A whole lot of soul, bro.
Nah, yeah, so this is Taste of Seafood up the road. pineapple barbecue wings, candy yams, some mac salad on the side. I don't know what my shit's at. Oh, right here, and some cornbread. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gonna get into it though. Yo, you are.
What's that? Not everybody yams be yamming, bro.
Nah, yeah. They nice. It's huge, man. These wings are huge.
I'm not nothing to say about that. Turkey wings, bro. That's a combo. To be honest with y'all, yo, vegan chicken is one of the worst things out there to find. Anything that tastes borderline valid. But this alright, yo.
It's hard to find.
Yeah, honestly, it really kind of do with the burgers and the ground shit be decent enough, but like chicken products. So this brand is called Alpha Foods. Pick this up at Costco. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you.
How that plant-based?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's fucking still.
Plant-based.
It's everything plant-based, everything. Don't mean vegan mac and cheese, you know how it is. Y'all know what time it is with me by now. I'm sure of that. I'm curious what that what you said it was? Pineapple barbecue? What that shit talking about?
The horse is nice. It's fire. It's not spicy. Of course, it's not spicy at all. But the wings are just like, I don't like these jumbo type wings, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Make me feel
Kind of weird.
yeah. You know, they got Chinese food size.
I feel like there was certain years Chinese wings was just like,
Nah. Not like that. That's the BBQ shit.
BBQ's wings was just completely out of pocket. Ooh, I grabbed the wrong water.
It's warm.
That, but it's the lime water. I need to drink that like right when I first wake. Alright, bro. So since we talking all this next business, right? I sent you something earlier in the week. I think you should probably put the graphic up, feel me? Back in 2018, right? One LeBron James actually preferred the New York Knicks to the Los Angeles Lakers.
When did this story come out? That's right there.
I feel sometime this past week. Preferred the New York Knicks to the Lakers, but his wife, Savannah, lovely lady, said that she preferred to be in LA. And that's how the decision was made.
I know you got some things to say about it.
I got some things to say. The first thing was, it made me put a harsh reality to the stance I've had for many years. That I would be very here or there or whether I had LeBron on the Knicks or not after the first decision. After he went to Miami the first time, that's when I was really gung-ho. Like, when he made the decision, I'm like, you need to come to the Knicks, bro, you need to. After that, I wasn't really either here or there. But as soon as I seen that, I got vexed in my soul because it's like, come on now. He is who he is. And because of him being who he is, people gonna wanna play with him. Clearly. And we could possibly have had a championship or definitely be in the championship conversation every single year. That's wild crazy because I've never been a LeBron fan. You know what I mean? I mean, where you stand with all that, bro?
I've never been a LeBron fan.
Never.
I guess me being an adult now, I guess I respect him. I know he does. He's never gonna be number one to me. You know what I'm saying? But I acknowledge his number two. But to me, bro, I feel like he's just fabricating the story now and trying to jump on a Knicks New York bandwagon on something like, oh, because he's been quoted as saying pretty recently, like, oh, the Knicks being good is good for basketball and all that type of shit. All right, come on, son. Come on, bro.
Everybody says that.
You wanted to come. If we wanted to come here, you would have came here, bro. So don't try to jump on bandwagons now or like try to make it cool and this, that, and the third. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. You don't need to. That's probably a hot take.
Probably kind of spicy on the take. But I mean, it's definitely some validity to it, you know?
I mean, I would say that we don't need you part. Like everything else, I feel like could be valid. I mean, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, we all know that happy wife, happy life is a thing.
And he's never been involved in no marital fuckery, and you know what I'm saying?
He is a rare gem of a superstar.
Like
he's in the
John Sacramento.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He's in the vein of a Derek Jeter. You know, never got into no problems. Was always like just really respectable, like and all that. Like so, you know, LeBron off the court is definitely who people regard as the GOAT. You feel me? Like off the court for like the things that he's done and like the voice that he takes up and all things like that. So like, we don't really know the ins and outs, but it's not. I don't think it's too far fetched to believe that that could have been a thing. But I don't think it's too far fetched to believe that it could be just bandwagon either. I'll be honest with you. Like,
I guess it could go either way, but I feel like he has always something coming out of camp, and he has to feel like he's the voice of the league, which I guess he is. You know what I'm saying?
not sure. You know, more time he's had plenty of chances to bring his ass on over here.
He never wanted to come, bro.
No way.
I don't think he did. Genuinely, huh?
I don't know if I had this conversation with you, bro. But since we're speaking hypothetically, yeah, don't forget your Mac, bro.
I just say out of mind.
Since we talking hypothetically, let's say, because we were both, and forever will be, Melo fans, right? Rookie of the year that year. I don't want to hear nothing else. I really don't. Melo deserved Rookie of the year. Anyhow. Imagine Melo gets drafted to the Pistons instead of the Nuggets. How do you think we talking about Melo today?
Alright. I'm not gonna be delusional once again. I don't think he's not gonna be better than LeBron. He's not gonna be more, he might be more accomplished, he probably, or quicker, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that LeBron bum ass does too much things, you know what I'm saying? That Melo sort of doesn't do nearly as well.
Such as pass and defend, right? Okay. I hear that, and that makes a lot of sense. When Melo got to Denver, he had to be the big gun. You feel me? He had to. Yes, of course. So did LeBron, but LeBron was already that type of player. You feel me? To be in that role, but Melo had to be the. No, he was in high school. He was always a passer.
Oh, you mean
passer? A passer.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? And even more of a defender. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, LeBron was already that. That was in his game. Melo, even in Syracuse, he was the big gun. You feel me? He didn't have to facilitate. What was his boy name? Jerry McNamara. Right. Had J-Mac. In Denver, he had Andre Miller. He didn't have to really facilitate. You feel me?
And AI.
And AI for that matter. So it's like, If he goes to Detroit, that's right out in the middle of the championship run, or right after. He goes to a place where he does not have to be the big gun, and they got a culture there. He's a rookie. He probably learns to defend and get interested on that team, because you have to. They're not really having it in that culture. And the stars are fading, so once they go, it's yours. And the front office is probably going to keep, putting a team around you. And we probably speaking about my son a lot differently today than, again, I agree with you. I'm not saying maybe he has like a better like statistical career. Like definitely he might outscore or keep pace with scoring with LeBron. But like as far as everything else, but he could be, because Melo is an adept passer when he wants to be, But it's just nothing he never focused on early. He's who he was, where he was for years, and then started transforming his game in the later years with the Knicks, a tad bit. So imagine if he went over there with the coaching over there and like the culture, like it's probably a whole different situation.
We definitely have chips.
Push out the World Wide West, Leon Rose.
Making it a destination.
You feel me? I got hope for us. I got hope finally again. I think people gonna want to come play here now. But it's still the Garden, it's still New York. Like we went crazy when we went 500. The city was out when we were 17-17. Imagine a deep playoff run.
Yeah, imagine what? In the next couple of years.
Yeah, in some time. It could be next year if we get the help. We're gonna see. Not gonna rush things, hopefully. Don't jump out the window. Stay the course. And let's go.
Alright, y'all. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always,
Show love and be good to your people.
that's
All right?
I'll let
Peace. Love.